Hello, in honor of Revue Starlight, I am baking banana nut muffins with a recipe I found online, which I will link in the description, unlike my wife, who is utterly incapable of linking anything
That's not true.
in the description.
I got the subs this week.
So, I will do some editing magic to cut out my looking at the recipe, but enjoy.
I got the subs this weekend.
So first, as the recipe says, you will preheat the oven to 375. We then have to butter, or in my case, cooking spray, a pan for the muffins. This calls for 2 pans to make 24 muffins. I will be making 1 pan, so 12, because we don't have 4 bananas, and it calls for 4 bananas, so we have the recipe.
And I will be the lovely kitchen assistant, playing Pokemon in the corner, and maybe like once or twice helping by holding a thing or something.
I don't need your help. Probably.
Damn.
So,
I'll be the eye candy.
in a large bowl, this is not a large bowl, but you see, you combine the flour, the salt, and the baking soda. Now, it technically calls for a certain amount of salt, however, it also calls for unsalted butter, and like most people, I own salted butter, so this is not as much salt. I just went with a pinch.
I'm the what is it in Greek plays? Is it the chorus?
Huh?
The chorus in Greek plays, who's like the background characters that like represent society or whatever.
Yeah, the chorus. The Greek chorus.
I know stuff. I'm the chorus.
There we go. Combine. Wake up phone so that I can look at you for the recipe. Next, mash 2 of the bananas, so in this case 1 of the bananas, with a fork in a small bowl so that it still has a bit of texture. Done already.
Damn, you're
With an electric mixer fitted with a wire whisk, whip the remaining bananas and sugar together like you mean it for a good 3 minutes.
Like you mean it?
That's what it says. So, for that,
Whip with conviction. Whip like you're in the bedroom.
It says wire whisk. This is not a whisk. This is a whisk. So let me change my mixer.
Look at that. Technology.
Replace the instrument I was going to be using and replace it with the whisk. And then grab our other banana and the requisite amount of brown sugar. I will then move over here, where the power outlet actually is, to whisk the ingredients.
You got it.
There's flour flying everywhere, of course, but it's not too much, so it's fine. Make sure to break up the banana chunks, if you can hear me. Alright. After you have done that, the next step is...
to look at your recipe to figure out what the next step is.
Which is what everyone does, so it's fine. Add the melted butter, eggs, and vanilla. So, we don't have vanilla. So, we're just going to use a tad of honey. Not much honey, you don't want to add too much sugar, but that's the best we have as a substitute. We also have the butter, as you see, which caused the problems with the salt.
Is that butter warm?
Somewhat.
It's supposed to be cool. You should put it in the fridge after you melted it. Specifically, the instructions for cool melted butter. Cool, well, melted because just you want melted butter a lot of time when cooking. You don't want it all hard and chunky. And cool, because you don't want the heat of the butter to start cooking the egg once you put the egg in there.
You're correct.
So,
It cooled for a
Okay.
period of time. It was not like hot.
welcome to the pedantic romantic controls her wife while she cooks.
You don't even cajole me this much when we're not like
No.
on camera.
It's just theatrical.
I might have more technique than you when it comes to cooking.
What do you mean by technique?
Like know how to cook the pure techniques better.
I guess.
Mix in the so next we beat. Since we're actually beating it, I will be
Next we
switching.
beat the meat.
Am I supposed to switch? I don't know. Will I switch? Absolutely. Yes, we're there. This video may be a disaster, but it's our first cooking video. We will improve over time.
Let's give me some credit here, dear. It is your first cooking
Okay.
video. I've been around this block many, many times by this point.
You are correct. I apologize greatly.
And of course, speaking of, I need to record my
What are you gonna do for
I
that?
don't know.
You're not the meals we're cooking next week are the ones I'm cooking.
Figure something out. I can do one of them.
But you've never made them before.
Let's see.
I think for a cooking video you should do something you've made before. I say doing a cooking video I've never made of something I've never specifically made before.
No, the whole point of Life Request is the journey.
Yeah, but you made lentil soup, for instance, after you'd already made lentil soup before.
Yeah, like I'm not
Same
gonna
with like the red sauce.
like if it's a thing I want to make on the show that I've already like learned to make, I'm not gonna disqualify it because of that fact. But I think there's lots of value in having the thing I cook on the show being first time with it.
Next, mix in the dry ingredients just until incorporated. Fold in the nuts and the mashed bananas with a rubber spatula. Cool. So dry ingredients are just these things.
Pecans. Sugar.
The pecans, which I
No.
just knocked over, and which I have not cut.
I was gonna
Genius.
ask if you were supposed to chop it, but I figured like surely she didn't like forget to chop her pecans. I literally do not want to insult her by suggesting that. I would just assume they were intended to be whole.
So what
That
we're-
was my actual reasoning.
I am sorry. We're gonna throw some of these out and get another cup or quarter cup.
Why didn't you
and-
throw the ones that didn't fall off the thing away?
I don't know.
Are you
because
just
I'm a
burying
moron.
your shame? Sweetie, you're falling apart here. Come on now.
The pressure of making a video is too much for me to accurately make something like an intelligent human being. Vlogs are too much for my writer's brain.
Welcome to the.
That's one. Honey, it's fine. It's
Yes,
one.
yes, I know. Welcome to the Revue Starlight Media Mix. Now, just like Kimono Friends' his game, before the banana video even came out, the like analysis video has already been canceled. It's died off. But
Yes, I fully intended to make a media mix of.
this banana video will save the franchise, just like Kimono Friends. It'll blow up.
I think people might, enjoy it.
And then you'll get fired from the project.
By you.
I guess so, because I'm the only one who could do that.
I would understand after what you're saying right now if you fired me.
Also, this oven was definitely preheated way earlier than it needed to be.
That's not a huge problem.
For reference viewers, it was up to heat before we started recording this video.
That's fine.
It's a waste of electricity.
You're correct. But it's not the end of the world or anything.
No. It makes the apartment a bit warmer.
We can deal with that.
Yes, we can. Oh, Tauros. Hey, Tauros. What's up, Tauros? Give me a Tauros. Give me a ride, Pokemon. Do it, cowards.
Cool. So, chopped pecans. we're supposed to fold these in, not beat these in. So,
Along with the banana.
yes, that's what I was getting.
Need to drink.
Ta-da! We will now mix.
Don't mind me. I just beat the Pokemon, so I'm playing it again. That's how Pokemon works. You never stop playing Pokemon.
Why didn't you switch to a different Pokemon game? How are you gonna deal with playing through those tutorials like immediately after playing through those tutorials?
It's pretty rough. It does.
Like I like the game on playthrough 1, and I think I would like on playthrough 2 now. That's been like near 2 years. I do not think I could have played it again immediately after it came out.
It's pretty, you know.
All right, here you go. Fold it in properly. Then, as you would expect, spoon it into the tray. Now, you could obviously have paper instead of buttering the pan, and that would work just fine. Might even work better if you get cupcake / muffin parchment.
Yeah.
But we don't have that, so we're not using that.
Us lowly ploppers.
Yes. As I said in the video I released the day this is being recorded, all art is political, including this vlog. There's lots of politics in the subtext of this vlog, and if you don't agree, then you don't know what you're talking about. Did you know that I banned a lot of Nazis in the comments? There were a lot of Nazis. And I'm not using the Nazis to exaggerate. There were plenty of right-wingers in there who were not Nazis.
I don't mean like Hillary Clinton is a Nazi. I mean some Nazi-ass Nazi.
Yeah.
Like Hillary Clinton.
I mean, is Hillary Clinton a Nazi? Who can say?
Is Bernie Sanders a Nazi? Who can say?
I mean, you know.
Is Karl Marx a Nazi? I don't know.
I mean,
he
they
did
were
publish the Jewish question after all.
Look, I'm just saying, National Socialists.
Come on now.
You can't take us to be that stupid that we wouldn't realize you're.
Pull a fast one on me, Bernie. Not likely. Thank you for the potion, miss. May I suck your toes?
And we now have muffins in pans.
Well,
Ooh.
muffins to be. Muffin batter.
You're correct. I now obviously put it in the oven. And bake for 18 to 20 minutes. So we will be back in 18 to 20 minutes. See you then.
Bye. Stop.
Alright, we are back. Hopefully with fully baked muffins. We don't actually have any toothpicks, so I can't test like that. So I'll just have to look.
Try a fork.
Yeah, I guess. Let me remove it from the oven. They certainly look very tasty. Let's ensure that they are actually properly baked through. Nothing came off. And thus, they are baked. We have to wait for 3 to 5 minutes for us to actually be able to eat them. But these muffins look really good. Yes. We have done Banana-chan's work, and I will be back to taste it in 3 to 5 minutes. See you then. Alright, we are back for the final time to do the taste test of our muffins, which are hopefully delicious. Let me pull one out They're relatively small muffins, as you can see, but that's fine. We can't all make muffins the size of Banana-chan, and I don't have a big enough pan to make a muffin that big in the first place. Without further ado, let me bite in. There's room for improvement. Could be a bit sweeter, maybe. Might have used a bit more flour, but like, it is quite tasty. You could have eaten your own. Tastes like banana and nuts. So, I succeeded in spite of my many failures. Thank you for watching, and if you want more cooking videos, say so. See ya.
Thanks for me for cooking video.